Low 45. Clark, get me out of CXC, all of it. I just dumped 480,000 on this. Axelrod still made at least 15 million despite it all. Are you happy now?
Do I look fucking happy?
Will you get this son of a bitch already?
I've got a good one to show you, boss.
Hey, good trip. Whatever you did to Garth Sykes channeled him down real good. He emailed, said he's ready to soar with you, whatever the fuck that means. Eat, move, shit, repeat. What? Sell everything. Everything? What the fuck happened to you while you were gone? 5% from all our possessions. Right across the board for starters. Delever. Take it slow. Control the bleeding. Then we'll dump sector by sector, starting with telecom. People will think that I'm out. So are you.
In the source of remains of what was thought but unsaid, all the calcified arithmetists were doing the math. And it would take a calculated blow to the head to divide the eyes of all the homeless sociopaths.
5% from all. Shit. Repeat. Eat. Move. Shit. Repeat. What? Sell everything. Everything? What the fuck happened to you while you were gone? 5% from all our possessions. Right across the board for starters. Delever. Take it slow. Control the bleeding. Then we'll dump sector by sector, starting with telecom.
Mommy Marley, baby, shut up.
You want some?
I still keep emergency deodorant around.
You need some?
No.
Tutulog na ako, mami. Mamaya na lang tayo.
Grandma's
live.
Signature dish at the Empire Diner.
Mama.
I thought Grandma was a waitress.
She knew her way around a griddle, too. Gotta use enough cinnamon.
Oh.
Out of job?
Don't worry, Ryan. Breakfast is about all I can handle.
Yeah, trust me, we need you back.
Wow. Can I take the morning off? Be back for lunch? Got it. Thanks. Family announcement. New boat's coming early.
The big one? Wow.
Delivery on Friday afternoon.
Great. Thinking Europe end of summer?
Mediterranean milk run? Nah.
Can we go to the Galapagos to meet Lonesome George? Lonesome George is back. Really? Oh, shit. Hey, language.
Galapagos?
Galapagos. Nice. How much there?
How about next week?
Yeah, we can. That's the thing to do right now.
Well, you know, I was just thinking. Boys will be out of school.
Tawa ako dun sa mayor ng Pampanga.
Maybe it's
Mamaya
not
na
the time of my
natin.
life. Summer at the restaurant is going to be insane.
Right, I get that. So we'll set something up so you can stay in touch. Videos, take trips home.
Did I miss us having a conversation about this somehow?
We bought the boat together. We designed it together.
Yeah. We skipped the part when we talk about when and how we're using it.
You hate this idea?
No, I don't. Because I see how much you love it. And I get why it would be a once in a lifetime for them. I'm just trying it on for a sec.
Good. Okay, do that. Then let's go. Hit me. Why work so hard if not to do what we want when we want?
I might have misheard earlier, but did you call the U.S. attorney dude?
Sorry.
Back there? I think you might have said something like, dude, it's perfect. To the U.S. attorney.
I don't think I said dude. I don't remember saying it's perfect. I'm not doubting you. I just mean, I don't think. I mean, no.
Yeah, I'm being a friend here.
Fuck, did I actually say dude? I did. I said it. The vibe at the law firm I was at before joining the bureau was serious but relaxed.
Okay, well, this is serious, but serious. Remove it from your vocabulary.
I will. Instead.
I see. Who keeps ears right at the back? I've never missed a payment. Never been late. No, I don't have a guarantor. And why show me the apartment at all? Just hold the place one more day, please. Thank you.
I could do it. You're a guarantor.
Don't listen to my calls.
Don't leave your door open.
How is that? Look, thanks, but I wouldn't take your parents' money even if it wasn't against the rules here.
You're not taking anything if you don't default. You gonna default?
No.
You can think about it. We could ask for a waiver or something. And, it's my money. They gave it to me when I turned 25.
Yeah, man. I wanted to.
I gotta go.
Play hooky with me.
I can't. I'm handling lunch. And I gotta make arrangements for the restaurant. I can't just disappear.
You sure you're ready to do this? Make a surprise you.
Yeah, you did. You wouldn't have. You don't get carried away. But I know you wanted it to be a good surprise. It is. Once I started getting used to it. But I do still have to go set up for it.
Okay. So, I'll amuse myself.
Just don't go jumping off any cliffs.
Maybe I'll watch a movie.
Glorious Bastards again?
No. Never seen Citizen Kane. Projected the way you're supposed to.
I'll make a call.
So what we got on the presenter?
Clayton Grunwald, farmer, agricultural scientist, for Pepsin for 20 years. One income household, about 70K, no travel records, no trace of Stern in Iowa, but I don't buy a relationship like this blooming via phone. Maybe a conference somewhere? Neutral territory?
Nothing.
Then Iowa Stern covers tracks. Fly paid over cash.
Maybe we pay the farmer a visit.
With nothing there, we gotta come down. Otherwise, the guy says jack shit. Just lawyers up.
All right. What do cheap guys do?
Don't look at me. I treat my queen very well.
They go Dutch. every fucking time. Just to be clear, we're frozen?
We're not buying. For now. Not cardio. Don't fuck me like that. It's a Hondo Havlicek. Can't miss.
It is bad timing. I know, but keep on liquidating.
We were up north of the timber line. Why are we bailing?
We're not bailing. We're pruning. Slowly. So we don't scare the market. And keep this on the fucking DL. We need to be deliberate and delicate about this. Bonsai artists.
Since when do we do delicate?
Since now.
Do we know how long?
As long as he wants, Carly.
I gotta say, I'm not feeling the strategy.
Then it's a good thing your feelings aren't a fucking priority. Thank you for your time.
Dale, I need you to do something for me.
Yes, sir.
Somewhere between sir and dude, okay?
Yeah.
I need you to find a woman named Martina Slovis. S-L-O-S. She used to live in Cobble Hill. Dropped out of Brooklyn Law. This is only for me. Got it?
You know how to do it. Hey, we got it. We ran down everything this guy ever signed was signed up for on April 25th. William Stern's silver elite card was allowed to go to downtown Marriott in Des Moines, Iowa. He paid cash for the hotel room, but couldn't turn down the reward points.
Every man is a junkie for something. Find it, find him, and you did. Excellent.
Here's our research. Clayton Grunwald, we're heading to Iowa to jump him. You would have an affidavit in your hands by Friday.
Christ.
Hello, Chuck.
I'm sorry, we got a sit-down schedule.
Can we talk?
It's okay.
You want him here?
What have I got to hide?
Is it true you've launched a full-scale investigation of Axe Capital?
I'm not going to answer that, you know it.
You have heard the rumors that Axe Capital is shuttering. The word is they're pulling their positions.
Hey, Demanda, my office just charged 17 people in a massive heroin conspiracy in Rockland County, sent a corrupt mayor to prison, and indicted a serial killer. Incredible stories I bet the American people are dying to read about.
Oh, fuck. Hey, pulling positions. You knew about this.
No, get Zach and call her head your friends, find out if he's really closing down.
You got it.
Hey, babe.
Hey, which one of us has softball duty tonight?
It's your turn, I thought.
Right. Sorry. So much bullshit I'm dealing with here, I lost track. How about you? How are things?
At work?
No, wherever.
Everything's great.
Great.
I'm about to start a session. I'll call you back, okay?
Okay.
He's still not back.
This is not good.
Well, we've been here before.
No, we actually haven't. He wants me to tell our top investors. Wind it down.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this isn't burnout. This isn't I gotta go play the Scottish courses or run away for a week to basketball fantasy camp. This is some kind of bullshit midlife meltdown.
Whatever it is, it's not bullshit. For most of human history, we all would have been dead by now. We get to this age and we think, what the fuck am I still doing here? It's disorienting.
See, that's what he needs. Some of that black magic. Go talk to him.
No, it's only been a few days. He's still processing it himself. What do the PMs know?
But I need them to close down the positions, not stay peeing the fuck out of the corral. But they're instinctive creatures, and without knowing exactly why they feel antsy, which leads them to feeling restless, which leads to what the fucking anarchy if they don't rate it. What do I do about the investors?
Max, talk to them. Himself. Make it real for him.
Mine is frozen. Axe AWOL, and a couple of junior traders just had a 3-hour lunch at the farm.
Quick work.
Just a couple texts. People are talking.
Because you're gonna get them talking. Don't pour them out of yourself. We should get surveillance up on Axe Lord.
I already told the FBI to be standing by in anticipation of your order. I'll confirm.
The hell is his strategy? He knows we're not going to give up the hunt just because he closes.
Maybe he wants to quit while he's ahead.
No one quits while they're ahead. This isn't France, it's America. We think noblesse oblige is a new entree in Olive Garden.
You know, there's a book that can help you with that.
Sarno, it didn't.
You have to actually read it for it to help.
Am I supposed to just shove it up my ass? How solid is your Iowa linkage?
Solid. He has to talk for it to pay off. I'm on it.
I'm tagging along. What?
A lot of firepower for one farmer.
Research scientist.
So, Why do you have to go?
Excuse me.
I don't want to be out of line. But at some point, you might want to consider recusing yourself from this case. The conflict of interest is eventually, it's going to be an issue. So,
Well, as long as you don't want to be out of line. Make sure it's an aisle seat.
How many times have you seen it?
this will be my first.
Oh my God, you're in for such a treat.
No, Mr. Bernstein. If I hadn't been very rich, I might have been a really great man.
Wise man, what are you doing here?
Apologies for violating the restraining order and entering Xanadu. But I got a pile of documents for you to sign.
Barry, clear the booth. Go swing or something.
You either appoint an independent custodian to handle the final audit, or
You give those to the accountants or the lawyers. You handle the investors.
you and I both know there are certain ones who deserve to sit down with you.
This is why you're here.
Alex Collins, first person to put 10 mil.
Jesus, when did you become such a hoarder?
Francis Kingsley, Buchanan University.
I get the point.
Finally, Raul Gomez, New York City Police Pension Fund.
Shit. Gomez was a game changer. He was the first real player who saw what we knew we had. What a great day that was.
There's a reason for all of this, a professional one. You know, I hope one day you can tell me. It'll help me to pass up. The rest, thanks for coming. You gotta make those calls.
How'd you do the first time?
You said one.
Okay, pass it. That's good. You, those 22, run down the hall. Okay, now let me over here and you got the start. Okay?
Okay.
Come on there.
Take a turn.
And one plate, please. Keep the change.
FBI across the way. Got about 30 seconds. Fuck. I thought there was something about that guy. I couldn't be sure, but it's so long. They're getting desperate. Or they're getting closer. They're disappearing for a while. Family trip. Yeah. Good timing. You trust the guys who told you, Decker? Sure. So it's hard to know how a guy will react once he's getting his fingernails torn out. Anybody can vouch for that. I'm your guy. We're all made of the same thing. Nerves, sinew, levers, pulleys. When someone's opened up, the same thing always happens, eventually. Freak me out sometimes.
That doesn't count.
Head on.
Hey there, Mr. Nice. Stop that. He'll lick you in about 2 seconds.
Mr. Nice, huh? Love the name. What is he?
Pure red mud.
Come in.
She could talk. Huh? Yeah, fair. Beautiful.
I don't know. Looks like he's got a little chaperone. Chuck Rhodes, U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York.
Wait, Grunwald.
You mind inviting us up to the house?
Special Agent Sarah McHugh, FBI.
Oh, hell. Yeah. Met Bill at a conference a few years ago. Liked him right away. His father was a farmer, so we had a lot in common. He knows what it's like to wake with the sun, tend the animals, live off what you raise.
His father was a shoe salesman in Philadelphia.
Well, he talked like a farmer. Knew his stuff. We became friends, and,
He helped you out.
yeah, he did. He helped us out.
You showed real kindness to our family.
just closed out Christina's college fund to pay her medical bills. He offered to take care of the surgeries. The best doctors, private air ambulance, even found us a CF support group.
We figured God had decided to send us a miracle.
So you gave him the information? Yeah. Yes. It just kind of slipped out. I was talking to a friend. Didn't seem like such a big deal. I mean, I realized I had a duty to the company, but I figured how much difference could it make? About $89 million worth, Clayton. Shit.
I'm sorry, but should he have a lawyer for this part?
Well, if you would like a lawyer, Kelly, then yes. You can call one.
Okay.
And then we can arrest your husband and finish this as an interrogation.
I don't.
See, right now, this seems like sort of a friendly conversation, but it's not really. Because we all know that it could turn hard in a different direction. And there's days that I would push it there, but I like it out here. And the two of you. So give me what I need to arrest who I really need to arrest. And I will do everything I can to make sure that Clayton is around for Christina's high school graduation. Sounds like a good deal to me.
So this states that on October 27th, you gave William Stern the confidential results of the Pepsi GMO Bacchus court trial a full 24 hours before it was made public.
Yes, sir.
I need your signature. Yeah. I'll be in touch in a few weeks about the ring. Contact the lawyer before we come over with the one for you.
Wait, you said that if we cooperated, that Clayton wouldn't go to jail.
I said that I would do everything I could to help. You will be entering into a deferred prosecution agreement.
I would have called our lawyer if you made that clear. Christina needs us. She needs both of us here. You have no idea how hard this has been on our family. I can't do this all by myself. You crushed them. You destroyed them. Oh, want to grab a bite?
No, thank you. I got some stuff to take care of and dinner with the governor.
Right, because Iowa.
Yeah.
Barry, hold it. How's the wind down going?
It's going.
I need to know everything's dumped before I get on that boat.
We'll be out of telecom by tomorrow, and we'll have already started offloading tech.
And we'll go another 5% across the board.
By the third day of not buying, the street is going to think you're crazy. I might add.
I can live with that. Let them think what they want to think.
I will.
Okay, bye.
More hot sauce. Thanks.
Hey, line.
Hey, didn't know this was your beat.
Yeah, I live right up the street, Cobble Hill.
Thanks.
Fine dining, U.S. Attorney style.
Yeah, not really a lot of options out here.
I'll show you sometime. Brooklyn is Paris now, if you know where to look. But this is a strange land to you, right? You're from the Upper West? What a shitty commute. The Eastern District, no less? That's like getting traded from the past to the Titans.
Okay, good.
No, just starting. So you got your big case yanked? Friend of Davis Polk said you interviewed there last week. You unhappy working on it, Chuck?
I have nothing but the utmost respect for the U.S. attorneys.
I'm writing a piece on the exodus of assistant U.S. attorneys into the private sector. Right now, you're my lead.
Now, you fuck me by writing this story. There's not an AUSA in the world who'll take your call.
Look, I don't want to print it. I'm working on a better Chuck Bates story, one that doesn't involve you. Just having problems nailing down a background source. Maybe you'd be willing to help me out?
What kind of story?
Let's take a seat. Ryan,
That was brutal.
Yep, because I'm awesome. I should suck at bar sports because I was always studying.
Yeah, but apparently you don't suck at anything.
Yeah, I don't even see what I'm best at yet.
Snapchat me.
Where's Terry? Is she up at your hotel room or? Oh,
Fuck.
I'm a little tipsy.
Me too. Come on, is it really that obvious? It's casual. I thought we were doing a good job of keeping things professional.
Oh, absolutely, you are. But she also told me you were really good in bed.
Hey.
Oh, hey, here's a girl. What's up? Yeah.
I can get you a drink.
Thought I'd just head up.
You?
Yeah, oh yes, me too. Me also. Yes.
Fantastic night, you guys.
A jacket. Chair. You still here?
Wow. Guess neither of you are cuddlers, huh? Just knock it out and move on. Okay. Not what I was picturing. I mean, I wasn't picturing any. I don't picture things. I listen.
Okay, can we not?
Yep, it's definitely not. Excuse me. Hi. Can I get one more? And then check.
Zero. Yeah.
What?
I was thinking about your offer to guarantee my lease. Could happen at the office, regs. It feels weird anyway. I'm keeping my old apartment.
Why weird?
I don't want to feel beholden to you.
I could loan my friends money all the time. And this isn't even a loan that I'm offering. It's a signature. And I've forgotten it already.
Only people with money forget about money.
Thank you.
All right. I got it.
Thought you always want touch.
Next time you can pay. Maybe at Luger's after you sign a 7-figure deal to Sullivan Crumble.
What's that mean?
You're brilliant. Top of your class, Stanford Law. You're going to put in your 5 years, and then you're going to defect to the other side. Start defending the same rich jerk-offs you're locking up now. It's not a judgment, just a truth of our world.
Not my world. I am an Aquarius on a trust fund. No, I'm writing this job all the way to higher office.
Okay, Senator Sager.
That's the first step.
To what, Governor? Oh, Madam Secretary. Wait, POTUS?
Not confirming. Not denying.
Nobody plans that at your age.
Nobody who gets there doesn't. What do you think Clinton saved that picture with Kennedy by accident?
Okay, your administration.
Way down the road. But modeling it on Roosevelt.
FDR.
Petty. Solid economic policy. Progressive. Yeah, I can forgive his flaws because just like every one of us, he was a product of his time. Plus, he wrote one of my favorite books.
Rough Riders.
That one's fine. I'm talking the Naval War of 1812.
Also good.
Should probably head back to my room. At 4 a.m. wake up now.
I gotta wait for the check. And then I'll go.
Oh, if your game stays tight, we'll keep you in mind for Attorney General. Night. Hi, baby. Chuck?
I'm outside a club again. I don't know how I ended up here.
I'm listening.
I feel so out of control, Wendy.
You want to go inside?
Oh, fuck yes.
Me too. Take me with you.
Okay. Hold on, okay?
feeling of power.
Fucking war.
Yeah.
Get on your hands and knees.
The floor's so
On your fucking knees now.
It's a hard floor.
I'll leave you there for a while.
Holy sharp heels.
Are you touching yourself?
Did I?
No. Until I give you permission.
Okay.
It's 3 fucking days of this bullshit. I'm gonna murder someone.
Yeah, well, this continues. Fuck it. You and I set up shop. I got the contacts, the ideas, the killer instinct. You're not just a solid earner. You know what else you are? Results oriented.
Sitting right here, Dick.
Oh. I figured you want to go off on your own.
Why didn't I save any money? Fucking Hamptons rental, Europe, shoes, the closet of shoes. I have $250,000 for fucking shoes.
We doing this?
Get in on the action. I'm taking odds.
I got 200 says he can make it.
I got 5 says he doesn't.
How are the troops holding up?
Like we're on a fucking Higgins boat. It's straight to Omaha Beach. Where is he?
You know as much as I do. Dealbreaker had a blind item about it. Says it's temporary insanity.
Who said anything about temporary?
We all know he's not insane. We gotta just enjoy the break. This can be useful. Remind us why we love what we do.
I love what I make. Or used to.
Sure, money's a big part of it. You remember the first year you pulled down 7 figures?
Yeah, of course.
What'd you do with it? Spend it on yourself? Buy something for your families?
Bought my mom a washing machine.
What the fuck?
She was doing laundry by hand. It's hard on the joints.
Yeah, so you buy her a house with a maid, not an appliance from Sears, you cheap fuck.
What about you, Pouch?
I put it all into retirement. And I staked a couple of fighters, which was a mistake.
Yeah, well, I got a quick 5K you can make if you got the stomach for it.
Behold the hand of the king.
Descend is the welcome on the rebel. Hey, Wags, 2 of my kids just got hired at Morgan Capital. Funny you're complaining to me, considering they're your kids.
I'm ready.
Oh, it's time! Final bets in, everyone!
Couple more days and fucking butterflies.
It's time for one of your off-site team building exercises.
Yo, bitches! Saddle up. Body sushi at the strip joint. On me.
Hi. I was hoping you'd come by. Come on in. Thanks. So how's the restaurant? Oh, you gotta come for dinner. We will treat you to a tasting menu. Bring the family. Or, you know, maybe just the kids. This isn't fun for any of us. You trust me on that, right? Of course. So where's the man? Screening room. It's okay.
So we could move up those stairs by end of next week? Already laid the groundwork. This is delicious, bro. You honest? Poor guy. My brother opens a rival cart right next to him. Same connection. 50 cents cheaper. You do? No. I got I'm loyal.
Yeah?
I have Agent Christo on the line.
Dale?
Mr. Rhodes, your wife's here.
What? Where?
Axelrod's house. Entered about 2 minutes ago. Alone.
Axelrod's wife there too?
Not anymore.
You like
This is as far as I've gotten. Mary, can you hit the lights, please? Thanks for coming.
Thanks for not making me go all the way to Scotland this time.
That was your decision.
You didn't leave me a choice.
There's always a choice.
So, last time it took what? 5 days? 72 holes a day. Then you broke 80 and can finally see the market. What's it gonna take this time?
This isn't that. It's different.
Any idea what they're doing in there, Dale?
Sorry, sir, I can't tell.
Can you get a closer look?
No. No, I can't, sir. The risk of compromises.
Okay, thanks, Dale. Thank you. Stand by, keep me posted minute by minute, yeah?
Okay.
I think it's time to get a wire up on Axelrod. Maybe some video, too.
You'll sign the warrant applications.
Of course.
Yeah, why don't we, order some drones while we're at it?
Great idea.
Very tough, boss. Axelrod has round-the-clock security. Rumors they do random bug sweeps since Dale's been on. We've never seen a house empty once.
What's your point, Brian?
I know this is a touchy subject. For your own sake, this brings us back to the subject of recusal. I think you should reconsider.
I think that you should stop fucking now.
Still nothing. No movement. She's still in there.
So, when are you leaving?
Next week? New yacht's arriving this afternoon. Most beautiful boat you have ever seen. Designed every inch of it ourselves. Last year we went to visit it at the shipyard in Estonia. And it sailed down to the Galapagos, Buenos Aires, who knows where else, everywhere. When I was in Metallica, I just had this feeling it was so brief that there was some other kind of life it could be living.
In each of us, there is another self we do not know.
What's your other self?
Professional soccer player. Oh, no. You know, my first dream was famous Broadway dancer.
You got the legs for it.
Look, if you want to do this, go ahead. But don't just slide into it, make a decision.
Yeah.
Then tell your people. Don't make wags do it. You owe them that respect. Little problem.
How little?
Well, an FJ article is about to drop by Michael DeMonda. It's not flattering.
Hey, what does it say?
Well,
Oh, for Christ's sake, rip the Band-Aid off, come on.
it says that you're investigating ex-capital.
And how is that a problem? Of course that was gonna leak.
Well, it also says that you're hesitating on pulling the trigger because of family conflict.
Uh-huh.
Like preferential treatment, because your wife works there.
Yes, I got it. Thank you. How is it sourced?
Someone inside the office, senior official highly placed,
How do you know it's a senior official?
because it quotes a senior official familiar with the matter.
Okay, I see. Very good. Thank you.
You've reached Wendy Rhodes. Please leave a message.
Can't say that I'm happy right now, but I do want to thank you for meeting with me in person. Of course. Being on the police fund as a client was one of the proudest moments of my life. You know, Lara comes from 3 generations of cops. Her grandpa walked a beat out of Bushwick. Of course I know. I deeply appreciate you taking the flyer on this, Baghdad, when no one else would. You were a cocky prick with terrible table manners, but I knew there was something. I didn't keep my money at AXCAP because I like you. If you pull up stakes, you're handing me a $1.5 billion problem. Time comes, you'll find you another fund, like a range order. Yeah, for example, solid returns and smart guys. Over-leveraged though. 50KZ. No way. You have no idea how to manage risk. None. No fucking clue how to short. Bear market, you're paying 2% underperform Vanguard. So you start to see problems. And the fund's not that different from picking a stock. I'll find you a winner.
Here you go, guys.
First solar. Late July 2007. No, you're not making me do this again. As long as I'm an investor in this company, no issue. Okay. 2007. Mid-July. Broke out in good volume. Went up to around 120. We were out of the sector until August. We left millions on the table. That was on me. Google. Mid-June 2004.
August 2004.
Started mid-20s, went to 40s, then the FDA dinged its nerve stimulator. The stock tanked to 13. We saw it coming. Everyone else was trying to catch a falling knife. I made 7.4 mil that day. How'd I do?
How the hell would I know? I remember I gave you a quiz like that the first time we met. And it wasn't the fact that you knew so much, it was how you lit up. These companies are living organisms to you, and I knew that if I gave you the money, that you wouldn't sleep until you put it in all the right places. You would do whatever you had to, and wouldn't care what it looked like. That's who I needed looking after my cops, who I still need. And in case you can't tell anymore, you still lit up.
Hey, sweetheart.
Oh, I'm sorry, what did you say?
What's the noise? Are you at work?
No, I bailed. It was slow.
Well, that's a first. Where are you?
About to do something crazy. Sneaking into a show at intermission.
Which one?
On the town. I haven't the second act of the musical since college. No, I gotta go. They're ringing the bell.
Okay, so you're not heading back to the office today?
No.
Good.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Bye. Yeah, get the arrest warrant. Yes, I also thought it was a 7 to 10 day horizon. Now it's a now horizon.
Stumped up? How the hell do I get me one of those?
You like the stock market?
Hey, I could if you're offering me a job.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm getting out of the game.
Good for you, son. Game's overrated. Man, I wouldn't give to be your age. Plenty in the tank and in my pocket. A little bit of water in front of me. So, ready to board?
Hold on a second.
Excuse me. All right. Here you go, guys. How's my hair?
Spiffy.
Do you believe this shit? CEO of Mundiatel and office presidents in 6 countries caught cooking the books. Company fucking bankrupt.
Stock's tanked 89% already. Talking about suspending trading.
The whole sector's swirling down the cesspool.
The whole market is going with it.
Good thing we were out.
Yeah, it sure fucking is. Again?
I thought I got it all out. Just remember, be polite, keep your weapons close.
Got it. All right, guys, let's go.
You fucking genius.
Where's everybody? They quit already?
Bathroom, mostly. Body sushi at the strip joint.
You didn't partake?
I built up a tolerance. How did you know about my detail? Fucking bellwether. When it went Babalu, it sucked the whole sector down the dumpers with it. Of course, we were out of telecom completely, and you hid it under some rumor of your midlife crisis or whatever.
Couldn't afford to get caught in the race for the exits. As long as the rest of them thought I lost it, they wouldn't follow.
I was starting to get nervous it was real. Holy shit. It was real.
For a minute there. More than a minute. It felt like freedom, you know? Like I could taste it. The Galapagos. I almost got on my boat today and didn't get back off.
Why didn't you?
Because I fucking love this place. I love what I do. I love what we do.
We gotta be ready to push back in hard tomorrow or the next day after the market correction. You'll lever up again. Call Arpa. Call where?
FBI, move away from your computers. We have a warrant from a federal court. Please stay in your seats and let us do our job. Thank you for your cooperation. You, get up. Yeah, you.
All right, lawyer. Lawyer. Lawyer.
We have a warrant for your arrest. You can get a lawyer
Lawyer.
from your holding cell.
Lawyer.
William Stern, you are under arrest for
Lawyer.
insider trading and securities
Lawyer.
fraud. You have the
Lawyer.
right to remain silent. You might want to exercise that right.
Let's go.
Right there.
Hello?
You can't.
Did I have a choice?
You always have a choice. Come in. It's been a weird couple of days.
Yeah.
Hello?
Did you strike a blow for justice today, Mr. Rhodes?
I do believe we did.
You organized this and then made sure I wasn't there when it happened.
You're welcome.
Did you consider for a second what that was going to do to me? Yes. My name, my absence when it happened puts me under suspicion there forever.
What should I have done? Told you so that you could be there for an arrest? And if you had been there, you'd be even more pissed off. You don't think so, but I know it.
At least then they wouldn't think I knew it was coming.
Oh, they all know it was coming. It's Judgment Day. My office is taking an action, and there's nothing that you or anybody there can do about it. And when that action is finished, it will be the end. There will be nothing left. So what they think of you, you can see how that might not matter so much.
It's my job.
You're beautiful and talented, and I'm sure you'll land on your feet. Fuck you. Get Emmy Kenyon back in here? Hello?
Yesterday, this company came under attack by an unscrupulous adversary who will stop at nothing to abuse the authority of the state, take away our freedoms, and close our doors forever. And it left us all wondering one thing. What happens next?
Dollar Bill Stern. Stingiest multimillionaire on the planet. Better get ready to pay full price. Insider trading, securities fraud, conspiracy, wire fraud. What are we up to?
12 year prison time. $9 million fine plus civil when it moves to SEC.
Jesus, that's pricey. And that's just the beginning.
They came for Dollar Bill yesterday, but it was an attack on all of us. I
feel you.
Any one of us could be next.
We're with you, Bobby.
Listen, this makes me happy, Bill.
You don't need to answer that.
You happy, Brian? Right? It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel fair. Why you? Why are you sitting in that chair? And not somebody else.
Today, we are standing at the precipice. Today is one day after.
You have one chance to avoid a sound. Give me Axelrod.
The day after Pearl Harbor, everybody knew a Japanese invasion would be coming. Air raid wardens, anti-aircraft artillery, cities blacked out, mothers and fathers staying by the door with baseball bats and kitchen knives, bellies full of fear of the invading hordes.
I know what he means to you. I know you're a loyal man, and I admire that. But this is what you know. You know he's crooked, and you know he's going down.
But everyone was wrong. What happened on American soil next?
Nothing.
That's right. The invasion never came.
Turned out Pearl Harbor was the best those sneak attacking motherfuckers had.
I have the men. I have the tools. I have the will. Now, if it's not you, it'll be someone else. I'll go through your shop 1 p.m. at a time, pick up every piece of rotten fruit and squeeze until the juice comes out. You know. You know. So you can cooperate and walk out of here free, or you can go to jail for no good reason. You have one chance to make this deal, and you won't be on the table tomorrow.
What came next was a war that unleashed the might of America. What came next was a victory that left us as the most powerful nation on earth. Fuck yeah!
No deal.
This company will not wait for an uncertain future. We will make our own future. We will fight back hard. We will mobilize the war machine, and those who are trying to bring down our house will see their own houses fall.
The case against my client is entirely without merit. Bill Stern bribed a company official in exchange for material inside information. It does not get any clearer. He became friends with a farmer working at a company he covers. He was so moved by the plight of that man's daughter that he arranged transportation and medical care for her. Now, if you can convince a jury of citizens that paying to save the life of a sick child constitutes an illegal benefit, then you should go ahead and take us to trial. My client has no interest in cooperation, no interest in a plea. And he does not recognize your authority. The fuck does that mean?
Liquidate 2% of the fund immediately. That's our war chest.
300 million. Nice rack. Legal defense is paid for.
How many billions are out the door at the first redemption?
You should gate the whole damn fund before they start a run on.
We're fucked.
That's not the impression you gave out there. Pretty tough talk.
Do you think I'm overreacting?
I think open war isn't good.
For who?
For anyone. I think your whole mentality right now is a mistake. You're not accepting that certain things are out of your control,
Damn right I'm not.
and it's causing you to lose more control. If you want to get it back, if you really want to survive this thing, then you may need to set aside the piece of you that's raging and do something that makes you a little uncomfortable. He's not gonna flip?
No, you will, because you are going to make it happen, all of you. Everything you have on him, get underneath it. Not the what, the why. What motivates him? Fears, goals, scars. He has a weak point. You twist a knife in it. Is there something else?
We know how Axelrod's operation works. He keeps himself insulated.
Is there a point you're trying to make?
Some random PM at AXCAP isn't going to have the goods we need inner circle. Bill Stern is our best shot.
Is there something you think I don't understand?
Hey, I just don't want Axe to walk away with a fine and a family office like Birch.
Is that what you think I'm doing? No. Axe is no ordinary billionaire. He's not Stephen fucking Birch. He's an icon of the wealth of our age, and he is a fraud. So when he falls, he's going to hit the ground hard. Skilling got 14 years for Enron. I'm going to beat that.
I just want to take this one to trial, let the jury decide.
We're gonna put him in a cell. And everyone is gonna see in Washington, in the fucking press, there's no better defender of the public trust than this office.
They'll say Chuck Rhodes did that, and no one is out of his reach.
You're damn skippy, they will.
Lara, you shouldn't be here. Come in quickly. They're watching the house. They went through everything. They broke Bill's home office, the door, in half, and I was getting the key. Look at this. All our accounts are frozen. They didn't even wipe their feet. Sandy, stay strong. Okay, it's a difficult time for everyone. You brought muffins? This is your mortgage, property tax, insurance, school tuition, and that's for your foundation. Everything is taken care of for as long as this lasts. Use it.
Here, want a taste? Whiskey tinted with chocolate.
Are we celebrating something?
Mm-hmm. I want to apologize. I was a big puckered asshole yesterday. I had no right to talk to you that way.
Drink to that. Oh, wow.
Right? Not Taiwanese do open the Scots these days.
How would you talk to me? If you had a do-over. What would you say?
I don't want to have this fight again.
Then let's not fight, let's talk. No posturing, no bullshit.
Okay. Right. What do you want to know?
Why are you going after him so hard? Why Axe?
For the same reason my office does anything. He broke the law. He cheated.
Then why you? How many cases are you this involved with personally?
I don't know, 4 or 5.
Why does this have to be one of them? Why don't you accuse yourself?
Out of the question.
Why?
Because I owe it to my team. I owe it to the public. It's my responsibility to prosecute.
It doesn't have to be you. Give the case to Brian Connerty, alone. We're the Eastern District.
This case? SEC, Eastern, State AG, they've been whispering about Axelrod for years, waiting. I'm the one that stood up. I'm the only one that did something.
This is an action against me. Do you understand?
Do you? Because this is bigger than you. It's bigger than me. He runs more money than the GDP of a European nation. He's untouchable. And I have him dead to rights.
You may think you do, but you don't.
Really? What makes you so sure?
Because I have never seen him like this. He is digging trenches and laying wire, and he will scorch the earth under our feet.
Tell me more about what he's doing.
I can't go further, and it's wrong of you to push. I took an oath.
Me too. And that's why I can't recuse myself.
Yes, you can. You just won't.
Gone down this road backwards and sideways. Now we gotta do it on our hands and knees.
That's a fun
I don't even know what we're looking for anymore. He's gotta be hiding something.
I've never seen anybody so clean in his world. Except for, the bribery and securities fraud. Oh, you might not think it's illegal. You might be right. The courts keep moving the goalposts.
Yeah, I know what they tell themselves. I've been to those Simpson conferences too. Capitalism is under siege. All those guys think if you can't prove they did the murder, then they're not killer. Don't fucking kid yourself. They're all players because they rig the game.
Of course. Keep up these two up.
You don't go show it in.
That's all I got.
Greedy or cheap is a fine line. Whatever's greatest hits, Terry.
Reusing paper towels, $1 taco night at Acapulco's. No Benz, no Audis, 2 identical Honda minivans.
Who the fuck has 2 minivans?
One in beige, one in bold.
Nobody. No
me down. Be a family office by the end of the year by SEC mandate or not.
We need to take action. We need to cut through the chatter. We need to get it out there. Rhodes has no case. He could be laughed out of court.
You know that doesn't matter. The smoke is enough to choke you. There doesn't need to be a fire.
I don't accept that.
Why not embrace this? We'll be a killer family office. We can downsize the staff. Can't stand half the people here anyway.
Never. I need outside capital.
Why? You have billions in assets to invest without a penny of outside money and no one to answer to.
I'll be dead to the world. I'll be called a cheat, humiliated, another rich dick playing the market with his own money.
But you'll be the biggest dick. And it's so much money.
Why? What we need is a public endorsement. From the prime brokers, eBay, Citi, JP, all of them. No, there's only one that matters. Smart knives.
What would you want Lawrence Boyd to say?
That he believes Axe Capital to be a reputable company and we're going to continue to do business together.
Yeah, that's never going to happen.
Make it happen.
What about a dog whistle? You see together, photographed, Boyd's arm around you at the net.
No, not fancy. A game at the stadium or in his box at Barclays.
Boyd's touch is the healing waters of Lawrence. Better than a maiden's honor.
Get me in those waters.
Both minivans registered to Bill Stern under the same group insurance policy, but one of them,
Easy pass records check it all over New Jersey. Never Connecticut.
speeding ticket from 2013, went to the Saddle River address.
You went there. This is for real.
We fucking got him.
Tanbark Trail.
That's supposed to mean something.
How many days a week do you stay over there?
I guess it's 3.5. He's very meticulous.
I try to be fair.
Let me tell you, Bill Stern has a second family. 2 kids with a mistress in Saddle River, New Jersey.
He's a family man.
I want to know how the hell you have the time to bribe farmers, manipulate the market, and coach 2 travel baseball teams.
Timmy's in the spring, Carson's in the fall. I try to be fair.
I want to know, how would Sandy react if she heard this? She must be very fragile these days since your arrest. Getting the photo stream in her inbox. All those happy pictures of you and Carson and Anna, a woman 10 years younger than her. Oh, I might just break her.
I knew you'd come with that. I wrote a letter to my wife. The whole story.
I just sent it.
You just blew up your family. For Bobby Axelrod.
I'm Kaiser Soze, motherfucker.
Oh, worst part of these sessions. I've got a small bladder.
What is it with these guys? What is it about? The cult of Bobby Axelrod that makes them want to immolate themselves.
You wouldn't understand.
You're a lawyer, persuade.
You're at the mercy of politics. Loyalty is a convenience. People turn on each other every election cycle. You do your 3 or 5 or 10 years here, then you flip to our side, cash 7 figures from the same big funds you're trying to bring down. For true believers like you, it's the worst. Because you never see it coming.
That's the problem with being a cynic. It blinds you. You think everybody's as cynical as you.
Axis guys, they're in it for life. Bill Stern couldn't walk down the street if he sold out his friends. Guys who talk, in their world, may avoid a few years in a cell, but they're dead forever. See you soon, I guess. Chuck comes at Axe with some lame fine. Because obviously, you've got nothing.
No, not this time. Not Axe. This is personal for Chuck. The whole city puts your boy on a pedestal, but he doesn't make anything. He doesn't do anything. He's nothing but a filthy money pig. And I can see why he wanted to make a deal, because he knows we're coming. And we will follow him to the end of the fucking earth until he's walking in shackles. You know, you just work here, right?
Yeah, hi. Hi. How is everything? Great. Yeah, you know we should get the kids together this Saturday. Sure, at the Bangkok Twins party. Right, the party. In Montauk. Yes, of course. I forgot it was this weekend. I'll see you there. All right, I'll see you there.
Hey, take it easy. We got 120 feet per minute. You want to blow an Achilles? Ah!
I'll be right back. Solve it.
All those years of thought and planning and calculation that you and me put in are for nothing, and there's a high probability that it does go wrong. So, it's in both your interests. I'll have to call you back.
You took $250,000 out of the fund.
Why does it bother you I still have $3 million in?
Why'd you take it out?
It's my money. I can do whatever I want with it. Or can't I?
Dollar Bill earned a $10 million bonus last year. You know how much you took out? $2 grand.
You've known about this for weeks. You're bringing it up now because you want to know something. What is it you want to know?
Why don't you take it all out?
I'm not my husband. And I'm not going to be the shuttlecock that you two smack back and forth. You two just sniffed each other one day and decided you didn't like the smell. So now you think you have to do this thing, but you don't. You don't have to do it.
Dollar Bill is hard, man. Inspiring. It makes me want to lose 30 pounds and stockpile automatic weapons to protect all my sister wives.
Believe you're exonerated?
It's the government. If he is, it'll be in 5 years and no one will remember it. Look, just because he's not cooperating doesn't mean they can't tie you to Pepsim. Doesn't mean they can't get you on something else. But we have an opportunity now to broach a deal.
I'll never settle.
No. Now's the time you drop that. Chuck's guy, Connerty, he's rattled. They're weak. And I think we could get a deal that would be very, very good for you.
Look, guys try to sell me deals all day. I decide when they're good.
The one I bring you will be the best one that'll ever be on the table. Because that's what I do all day.
I see that.
And it won't really hurt your grand scheme, other than emotionally. It'll seem like a win to them and they stop. Give them more time. Who knows what they'll find.
I didn't do anything that anybody else in my business doesn't do. I just did it better. And I will not tar myself with an admission of guilt.
You wouldn't plead guilty?
Any success that his bullshit investigation yields is toxic. He cannot just walk around using rumor and hearsay and destroy lives and businesses. I won't allow it. That needs to be the message. He's got nothing. Billionaires all over the world are trying to bring me down every day. This guy, he can't even bring me to trial. He has failed at his job. Why the hell would I give him a win?
One win. It's your win. You go free. You pay a fine. Get busted down to a family office. That's nothing. It's headed that way anyway, isn't it?
No!
Now, what brings you to our fair sitting, sir?
Give me the commencement of Columbia Law.
I gave that speech 2 years ago. You need some tips?
Congrats on getting Steve Birch. That's a solid double. Absolutely. That's fair.
You speaking for the Attorney General, or is this off the cuff?
I speak for everyone. It's fundraising season. The administration needs Wall Street money to compete. Nobody wants us to look like some kind of crusade.
I'm doing my job. I don't think about what it looks like.
The AG does.
I see.
We feel, or she feels, that your investigation is problematic given your personal connection to Axe Capital. And the optics are bad. That article
There's no basis in fact. The idea, the very concept that I would be soft on Axe Capital because my wife works there, I'm going to erase that very, very quickly. I have. An arrest was made.
Okay, so maybe you targeted Axelrod because she works there, which is fucked up.
First I'm too soft, now I'm too tough. Which is it, Goldilocks?
Both. Either. I don't care. The point is she works there. That's what they're going to be writing about. And Axelrod will be paying an army of white shoe lawyers $1,000 an hour to come up with 1,000 different ways to yell conflict of interest.
This is my office. I have broad discretion to pursue any actions exactly the way I see fit, of course.
The AG doesn't care about what case. She's thinking globally here. She's into movements, like a maestro. But a lost case is still a wrong note.
I've never lost a case.
And I'm sure you won't lose this one. And if that conviction gets kicked on appeal because you didn't accuse yourself, well, even if you win, you
Does
lose.
the Attorney General want me removed?
She just wants you to be right. Do what you're going to do, Chuck. Just be right. I gotta grab this. Yes.
Fucking maestro.
Get ready to head to Brooklyn. Tonight's the night of your baptism at the Church of one place. Lawrence Boyd has invited you to his box. Washed in the blood of the Lamb, baby.
How to go down?
Made a deal. Place I go had 1,000 on them to tell me when Boyd came in. Sent over a 61 Chateau Latour. They picked up a standard courtesy of Bobby Axelrod.
We'll play.
I have my moments. lawyer today told me they don't have a case against me, but I should still settle. Can you believe that?
Yeah,
I'm guessing you don't mean that in a fucking lawyer's kind of way.
I think you have the best fucking lawyers. They know the law like you know the market. And if they're giving you a piece of advice, I think you should consider it.
Wow. How does Chuck Rhodes terrify everybody so much?
I don't give a shit about Chuck Rhodes. I care about protecting his family. We're gonna be pariahs. The kids got uninvited to the Bancroft party, and nothing's even happened yet. So if there is even close to an easy way out of this, I hope you can take it.
Since when do I take the easy way out?
This isn't some stock play.
It's no different. It's all about tolerance of risk. You don't win. You don't get to where I am without tolerating a lot of risk.
Where we are. This is real, Bobby. You're risking our lives. You could go to jail. We could lose everything, and you can make it all go away, and you won't.
I can't. Not like that.
Why not?
Because I don't get on bended knee and pledge fealty to the king. It's not who I am. It's not who you marry.
Well, that's just fucking stupid. The ground is shifting, and you don't even see it. Or you refuse to see it. But if this were some stock play, it wouldn't be about pride. You'd have already cut your losses.
Mara, the ground is shifting because I'm the one moving it. Lawrence Boyd invited me to his box today. That tells the street, tells the world that my stock, our stock, is about to rally because Smart Knives does not back a loser. I gotta go to work.
I know for a fact that Garth Sykes is dumping a hatch moving over to Vista Verde. So there's blood in the water. It's a thing of beauty.
I guess the invisible hand of the market is pushing them off the cliff.
I would kill for a window into the panic flowing through that place.
Charles, be sensitive.
Axe must take 3 sessions just to make it through a day, huh?
They're Neanderthals. It's the hormones. Makes their brain seem small.
It's all right, Ellen. It is a difficult time. It's going to get worse before it gets better.
I don't understand why you can't smoke in the house. I don't smoke. You're not allowed to. I pretty much do what I want. Maybe not as much as you. Getting him to take the plea deal, that's the trick. A big settlement that'll hurt him. Get him off of outside money. What makes you think I would settle? My desktop calendar. Conviction could take years. You want it to be your successor that gets the credit? No, I'll be on the podium for this. Son, has your vision of the future changed? Or is it just my vision? Because after that short squeeze incident, and I understand that I put you in a bad position, I understand that. But your performance left me more convinced than ever of your greatness. There is no high office in the land you could not attain. Okay, but if you want that, you have to think about things in a certain way. I didn't when I was younger, and it cost me. You can't allow yourself to get drawn into an unwinnable fight. And I won't. Victory will be swift, Dad. No. Be realistic. This guy is gearing up for trench warfare. You've been talking to Wendy, haven't you? You're the one who's always telling me that she has your best interests at heart.
What the hell was that? You've twisted my father into carrying a water now?
I told him what I think. He agreed with me.
Then I should settle, huh? Nice try. You want me to think that you're trying to save your job? Really, you're trying to save Axelrod?
I am trying to save you. And me, and him, and your father. Do you trust me?
Just because I trust you doesn't mean I think you're right.
Ask me anything.
Are you going to open up the book on Axe for me? The whole way? What about the oath?
What do you want to know?
What's he thinking right now? What's he doing?
He's looking for a win. Always. He needs to find at least a small win in every endeavor, every exchange.
What happens if he can't find one?
Then he'll play a different game. With different rules, ones you don't know. No one knows. Where he can make your loss bigger than his loss.
A lose-lose scenario, and that doesn't bother him?
Of course it does, but Axe came from nothing. So unconsciously he fears that no, he may even expect he'll have nothing again. So he loves to put that same fear into others, especially if they're not familiar with it.
Like the Eads family. The naming rights, I heard about that.
That's just the part of him I know that he's allowed me to see.
But you know him better than anybody.
Well, I think I do, but I'm not really sure anyone can. He's most likely ahead of you. Especially when it looks like he's not. And if he does go down, he will pull you down with him.
I'm not afraid to prosecute anybody.
Okay, it's not about that. It's about you being your alpha self, not letting him pull you out of your game. That's his goal. In all his deals, get under their skin and get them to make a mistake.
If this was a different case at this stage, I would pursue a plea agreement.
You would.
It's a cardinal rule, you don't trust your career in the hands of a jury of 12 random crazy people. I decide a case based on a wink and a smile, and not the law. So I can't fucking understand in the first place. Would he take a deal?
He'd settle if he thought it was a win. If he thought he tricked you, even better.
The only deal with teeth would have to take him out of business forever.
That's the only deal he would never take.
Would he take a family office? Would he admit guilt?
Why don't you ask his lawyer?
No, they have to come to me. If they come to me, then it's on my terms.
I can get him to come to you.
Sure. I mean, what if the acts we're dealing with now? What if that's the part of me you don't know about?
What happened? No, Lawrence Boyd sent me the message. I'm pissed right in my face.
Holy shit, Bobby Axelrod. Can I get a selfie? I'll get mad followers on my Instagram.
You didn't, Joe. The room was full of 20-year-old dipshits. It was mail that night. Well, what the hell do we do now?
It's worse than I thought. That's why we're standing here. I didn't think it would go like this. This fast. What's the counter? It's easy. Rhodes is vulnerable, exposed. Conflict of interest. Wendy. We make it look like she's involved. Fraud, embezzlement. Or maybe she's having an affair. With Bill Stern. With you even. Watch how fast the case goes away. Unless you though.
He's working out of the office today.
Will you tell him I need to talk? In person. It's important.
Of course.
You're gonna give him a deal? You're gonna fucking let him walk?
Facts really comes to the table. We'll see what we can get. It's a smart way to go.
It's not what you said 2 days ago. What happened?
Change my mind.
Oh, this is fucking Birch all over again. Now, I didn't come here and sacrifice real money to let these guys write their own get out of jail free cards. Was it all just bullshit posturing? Why?
Because you don't have it!
Give me more time. And I will build this case into a fucking guillotine and drop the blade.
It's too late. We went to his house and we shit the bed. Every day I don't bring charges, we lose leverage, and the deal gets better for him. So take the rest of the day off. Or better yet, wait by the phone for his people to reach out.
Hello, Wendy.
Have we met?
No, we still haven't. If you want to talk to him, get in.
Where are we going?
We have to take precautions. There's protocol.
It's been a weird couple of days.
Yeah.
Hard to be sure about anything. Anyone.
I understand.
They need to understand something too. That's why we're sitting here like this. No one listening but us.
going to tell you I'm here for my patients or because I love my job, even though I do love my job. And your collection of insecure egomaniacs would lose $1 billion a year if I didn't keep their heads straight. And I'm not going to tell you I'm here spying for Chuck because you know that's total fucking nonsense. The answer is I'm here for you. Because I built this company just as much as you did.
That's a bold statement.
That's a true statement. I put you back together again, and your whole world burned. And I found meaning in that. I still do. I'm not happy here, not always, not now. But meaning matters more to me than happiness. And I am in this water because I don't want to see you throw it all away when you don't have to.
I know. I want to make a deal. Will you make one?
Yes,
Will I be able to live with it?
that's up to you. That has nothing to do with the deal. How do you feel?
Like somebody else.
What am I going to say about it?
Billy did the right thing. For all of us.
Adam, hi. Just wanted to thank you for stopping by the other day. I thought about what you said, and I'm not going to recuse myself.
Well, that's unfortunate. I believe the Greeks call that harmatia.
I disagree because I'm not going to lose, and there will not be an appeal. Axelrod surrendered.
What, the deal?
Mm-hmm. We have a deal on the table, a termination, a plea, and $1.9 billion. Biggest insider fine ever paid. Anyway, thanks again. Give my regards to the maestro.
You got it, Chuck. Good job.
Your father's still holding on the other line?
Dad, hello.
Chucky boy, I heard you took him down.
I'm smoking a cigar for you right now.
As soon as I get outside, I'm not supposed to in the house now that your mother heard Wendy's were all. But congratulations.
Yeah, we're quite happy with the terms.
Well, that's a smart play.
And even as a kid, you would never get into a fight unless you knew you could win it.
Oh, you remember that Minsk boy? He was a head taller than you, probably could have made you eat dirt.
And he left that ball field thinking you were best friends.
Okay, Dad, I gotta go.
And then I made sure he didn't get into Dalton.
Goodbye.
That's fucking fine. Everybody, 1.9 billion.
We got everything we wanted.
Your family office, sure.
Yeah.
That's worse than a fucking fine. The money I can get back, but not my name.
We'll petition for reinstatement after Rhodes leaves. After the White House turns over, we'll get it. You'll be managing outside money again within 5 years.
5 years I'll never get back.
Where's the silverware?
No, it's Ethiopian. We got you extra injera and you use your hands.
This is an opportunity to be here with us. Step it up, Ben Kim. Step it up.
Sorry. I'll go pencil.
You have it?
Right here. There's one other thing. I do not like other things. I sensed a possible waffle on the specifics of the plea. Connerty did commit to a no guilty plea, but said he would have to reconfirm with Rhodes.
What can they come with?
At worst, the company will have to plead guilty to conspiracy. Penalty is the same.
An admission of guilt. If they put that in front of me tomorrow, I don't think I can sign it.
It's gonna be okay.
about your lawyers, Mr. Axelrod. We'll try to get you out of here as soon as possible.
As part of the proposed global resolution, the defendant agrees to an aggregate financial penalty of $1.9 billion to the termination of their investment advisory business, and the company agrees to plead guilty to conspiracy.
Do we have a deal, Mr. Axelrod?
Axe Capital accepts such a penalty as fair, reasonable, and adequate within the limitations Congress has imposed on federal regulators to recover investor losses.
Brian, didn't he say that he would never sell?
That's what he's been saying.
You know, out there, you guys always talk so tough, but you always end up in here. Why is that?
Because he knows he's a crook.
Innocent people would never take a hit like that.
Beyond the pay of my client.
You got me, Rhodes. 1.9 billion. It's gonna hurt. Not like a shark bite. It's more like a bee sting. Bee sting? No, that hurts. More like a horsefly. One of those green horse. Yeah, nasty. No, more like an ant. Like a red ant. Yeah, it stings for a minute, but doesn't ruin the picnic.
Plea agreement is subject to judicial approval pursuant to Rule 11C1C of the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure.
Actually, it's good to get past this stuff. Just get it out the way. And we can make that 1.9 back in, 8 months? 6.
The termination of Axe Capital's advisory business closes the fund to outside investors.
You can score that one for the superstars over at the SEC.
As a family office, Mr. Axelrod invests his personal assets.
No family office. Lifetime ban. Put the money in the trust, fine, but you never trade securities again. Not for institutions, not for individual investors, not even for yourself.
What the fuck just happened? Pull over.
I heard. How did it happen?
The moment came and Axe blew a gasket. Took down the whole meeting. Tore the check up into tiny pieces. I thought he might trash the room on his way back.
Christ. Back to this. No, it's fucking worse. I can't live in the middle.
You won't. I decided, for the good of our marriage, I'm not going to be part of the case going forward.
Really?
I've recused myself. I already notified Washington.
I am proud of you. Looking past yourself. Seeing the bigger picture 5 years ago, you wouldn't have that. Is substantial fucking growth. Ah.
I gotta go walk the dog. Be back. Thanks for coming out so late.
Always. You're
I'm still gonna need you to keep me informed.
Then you're not really recused.
I am. Officially. There can't be any trail back to me. No documents, no email chains, no witnesses. We only talk behind closed doors.
I can't handle this case on my own.
Of course you can, but the gloves are off. We do whatever it takes.
Yeah, that's bleeding me right. Excellent. You learned good from your dad. Always let someone else float you, no matter how rich you are.
Thank you, Mr. Dad. Thanks, Dad.
Another honey? You guys could have bought that crap for a nickel. It doesn't matter to you guys. Let's go.
Hey, Reese, boys.
Okay, big guys.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi. So, how was it?
Great. Awesome.
Hey, are the kids home okay? Yeah, why?
I saw them with Bruce Laner, and it seemed like he was drinking. He was drinking, but I couldn't get to them in time.
Thank you, Lily. No, I definitely needed that info. And I appreciate that you called. Hey, guys, before you get in, I need to ask you something. Was Mr. Laner acting weird?
A little. He kept saying things about money, trying to make us feel bad.
And what else? Did he, was he drinking in the car?
Answer your mother.
He had a beer can in the car. I could smell it from the back seat.
Why didn't you say something? Why did you let him drive you?
He's an adult.
Sure, he was drinking alcohol while he was driving.
Lily said it was more than one.
Yeah, Dad, he was.
Bobby?
Margie time! Who wants Margie? Hey, Axe! You can drove my kid's truck? Whoa, man, I had a beer or two. 3 tops. You hardly even buzzed. I got your precious fucking babies home. What? I will kill you, motherfucker! Come on. Get up! That's gonna fucking cost you. Worth it.
Would you like a water or a coffee, Mr. Scaros?
I would love a cortado.
We don't have a machine.
Well, maybe someone can run out.
It's just me on a Sunday.
No, not me.
Will they know what that is?
Cortado. It's like a macchiato, but with more foam. Microfoam. Silkier. Thanks, doll. Just so you know, I don't go for the price of an espresso, or even a few espressi, or for any price. You blew up the settlement conference. You recused yourself. So, we have to come to a new understanding about my role. And it's gotta be a bigger one. A lead role. My stink is gonna be all over this now.
As you point out, I myself am recused from the case on the outside. So how could I possibly be bound by...
Oh, come on. We both know your recusal is for show. Don't make me dig out the old CB radio and call in a convoy of reporters and investigators to examine it. Maybe re-interview your wife.
Okay. You win. Again. We did make a deal. And even though I was under duress at the time, I will stick to it. So you'll come in one afternoon this week when we're
business, I will make sure that Conrad has his entire team assembled, and they will run you through all of it. Work hand in hand with you and the SEC.
No, not hand in hand. I'm gonna run point on this, and I need to hear you say that you're comfortable with that. I want to be the fucking commandant.
I'll pass word to my people. What about your cortado?
You drink it.
Dale, I'm gonna need Martinez Lopez's contact info now.
I'm here for the Stewart bachelor party.
Right back there.
All guys in my position hate themselves for doing this.
No reason you should. You're doing the right thing now.
Not that they should, it's just human nature.
Look, Axelrod, sweeps his phones, hires security to defend himself. So believe me, on some level, this is what he expects, what he knows he deserves.
Not from me.
So feel a little bad then, but don't change what you're doing. Like me, with double cheeseburgers.
No, but Dale, you need to stop. He needs to keep going.
We needed to do a deal with you directly, and he does. We need you to confirm the source of information that's inside her.
Well, that's gonna be hard to get him to do.
That's why you're getting such a cherry fucking deal for making it happen.
Okay, let's get him wired up.
Sorry to bother, but I wanted to check in on the Camelot trade and cancel the Sunday night call, so.
I turned it on that whole weekend.
Okay, I want to know if you think I should be ready to pull the trigger at the open tomorrow.
Wait.
What you said?
I'm not certain.
Okay then, thanks. Is everything alright?
Yeah, like I said, it was a bit of a weekend. Why don't you come in for a drink?
It's more than understandable. Given the circumstance, it was inevitable.
The son of a bitch deserved it. But I earned my living by staving off the inevitable. Let the other dogs drool when the bell rings. I wait for the actual food to turn up. That way I get fed while the rest howl in the wind.
You don't get to choose how and when we react. That's what the experiment proves.
You actually read Pavlov's study, haven't you?
I was a psych philosophy major, minor in economic theory, which at Yale is like another philosophy class.
Broadness of thinking. That's the shit that sets you apart, Donnie.
That's the shit that used to distract me while the other guys were racking up cartel-sized bonuses. No more. Look, no matter how civilized we get, at base, we are animals.
Oh, yeah, I know. I just wish I had. You, Donnie, you can show restraint. For the sake of your kids. Me, my kids are gonna grow up thinking that's the way you're supposed to act.
They didn't see it.
They'll hear about it. They'll be embarrassed. Worse, proud.
Bullshit. They should damn well be proud. Their father stood tall for them.
It did feel pretty good.
If I could be that for my kids.
You are. But you will continue to be.
Get Conrad in here this afternoon. Tell him to bring the team working the construction bed rigging RICO cases. I need an update.
If word of this gets out, and it will, it's a major key problem. Your business faces an existential threat if it's handled the wrong way. Professional damage if you are convicted of even simple misdemeanor assault.
The prick drove our kids drunk. He's the one who should be prosecuted. He can't really press charges because Bobby popped.
He will. He has to. Make his sympathies much stronger. So we gotta control the narrative.
I'm already getting texts from gossip writers and food lovers. It's only a matter of time before Lehner's team,
And no doubt, he has a team in place by now.
before they pick where they want to dump the story for maximum impact. So we get our version out first. You need your friend Lily to speak up. Say that she saw Lehner drinking and tried to stop him from taking the kids in the car.
She won't.
She will. I'll get to her today.
I asked Chief Mueller to join us so he can break down how things will go at his former command, Southampton PD.
Mr. Axelrod, I received some intel just as I was arriving here today. The police out east may have come into possession of a video of the incident taken on someone's phone, which purports to show you striking Mr. Lehner.
That should cut our way.
I'm not so sure.
How bad is it?
I haven't seen it yet, but I've been told it's damning enough that they're planning on arresting you as early as tomorrow. But when Mr. Bach reached out to me, I reached out. Fortunately, even though I left the department 7 years ago, I'm still remembered fondly back there.
It's good for all of us.
It would be a big help if you could get confirmation of Lehner's drinking. And with that, the air goes out of the balloon of prosecuting you. Without it, you'll likely be indicted and tried. I'm arranging a backdoor arrival at the station house for the two of us, Mr. Bach.
most people would kill to have your career. Depending on what you want, I can get on the phone and bring you a dozen offers by 5 p.m.
Let's slow this down. I need to be discreet.
Understood?
This is just a reconnaissance mission. I'm not committing here.
Right. You're not sure what you want, which is a new feeling for someone like you.
That won't work on me. I know all the tricks.
I'm sure you do. Plus, you're brilliant. Billy always told me that you were the smartest of all of her friends.
She said nice things about you too, Chase.
I'm not sure I want the specifics behind that look.
Good. That's all you're getting.
All right, well then let's talk about you. What can I do for you to help you figure this out?
No hedge funds. Nothing in finance. I can't work for a competitor. That would feel wrong.
Well, that limits us. What's more important to you, the comp or the work itself?
Do I have to choose? I have both now.
It's rare. Both is hard.
How hard?
If you want to leave the hedge world, nearly impossible.
I don't know if I want to. It's what's best for my family.
Well, corporate HR jobs with huge comp won't be hands-on with clients, and the rewarding work, like the stuff you're doing now, digging deep with folks who need to change quickly, that really only happens in the nonprofit sector. You're living on love instead of money.
So you've got nothing for me?
Nothing without a compromise. I want to shoot straight with you from the beginning, which is not usually how I work.
Did you just say that out loud?
For some reason, I don't want to bullshit you into giving me a retainer.
I wonder why that is.
You all have them. So-called friends and other funds will tell you that we're dinosaurs, oblivious to our own extinction.
Are you gonna tell us they're not our real friends, Mom?
They'll tell you that they're assholes and wrong.
While it's true we have less outside money, the trade-off is freedom. This is our time. Those of you in this room will be telling the story years from now about how we got up off the canvas and knocked the rest of them out. In fact, we won't even have to tell them because they will all be in here begging for jobs.
To that end, knocking folks out. A couple of us got you something, Axe. I mean, you earned it. We just picked it up. We heard you knock that fucker on his ass.
Hey,
Well, you're certainly winning friends and influencing people these days.
what do you want me to say? I shouldn't have thrown that punch.
Done a lot of rash things you shouldn't have done lately.
Oh, you're talking about the little sit-down with your husband?
I am. You know, there's a psychological profile for people who self-sabotage, and you're starting to fit it.
The term, when it comes to that settlement meeting, is self-defense, not self-sabotage. I might be wrong at the barbecue, but sometimes I gotta hit back.
The way I heard it,
Don't worry about it. You just did what you thought was right. I appreciate that. But just think about who I'd want to lose. I know that I went into that room ready to make a deal.
It just bugs me, That Bobby Clock guy? No, that the kids didn't pick up that Lena was drunk. That they didn't call me. They had a phone? Yeah, they always do. They call me to tell me that their Instagram isn't loading. They're just not street smart. How are they going to be street smart? They've never been in the streets. Yeah, exactly. If our situation ever changed, how would the boys deal with it? The last piece is the contractor from the New Jersey firm kept records on 3 different devices. They're all in our possession. Try to listen 6 weeks.
Great work. Thank you, guys. Take it easy this weekend, T. Take your kid to the batting cages. Brian, hang in for a second. Let's go over some of the details. All right. You have an informant in X Capital.
Boss, we should stick to the rules. We're accused of the old Chinese wall, shouldn't we? Okay.
feel bad that I started a whole thing, but he's told me that we can't have any press right now, that it would fuck his business badly to be near any of this. It's business. He's my husband. Not much else I can say. I have to go. May's leaving at 3 today. Some bullshit about taking her kids to the doctor.
I got your precious fucking babies home. What? I will kill you, motherfucker. Get out. That's gonna fucking cost you. Worth it.
Someone call the police.
Beginning, attorney. What?
That's all.
This is not good. I need to get more of the original video if it exists. They'll tell a totally different story about what happened. Who had this?
It's from Mike DeMonda. Says it landed in his inbox this morning. An exclusive.
Well, he's doing us a solid.
Not so solid. He knows that charges are being filed. He's requesting comment, wants to run something right away.
Who filmed this?
DeMondo won't say.
Okay. There were 11 people in the backyard. There were 2 on the other side of the pool. They didn't have a good view. The video was from my left side. There were only 6 people on my left. One of them was Lena's wife. She was holding a platter. She didn't have an iPhone. Lena's kids were there. And his son from his first marriage. It wasn't him either. He was still wet and had his bathing suit on. That kid's girlfriend? There was another girl standing next to her about the same age, 17. Neither of them had been in the pool. Each of them had a phone out.
Holy shit.
I fucking love when you do that.
Your love is touching. But what I need right now is to find that original video. Find it, pay what we need, get it. Let's go, man.
How you doing, Chief? I tell you, I've been better. Summer's out here, enough to make you long for martial law. You remember what it's like?
Sorry to hear it.
It'd be better if, in addition to the college kids and regular dirtbags, I didn't have my billionaires punching out my multimillionaires. It's bad for business.
Well, that's why we're here, to make your life easier.
We want to quash this thing. No need for news stories. No need for undue chatter.
Sure, of course. I lift the rug and you guys sweep. Or were you thinking vice versa? And I make with the broom.
Come on, Tommy, we both know this is probably going to end up in a payment situation. Why don't we work together to get there sooner?
Uh-huh. Not so easy. You've seen the video. When it goes public, there's going to be a lot of pressure. So we'll take a statement of Mr. Axelrod's version of events. If Mr. Lanier refuses to relent, if he insists on pressing charges, if the DA doesn't like what he hears and chooses to proceed, well, courtesy of now, Chief, it'll be out of my hands.
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey, baby.
What's the latest?